Hi, guys. All right, everybody's coming in now, slowly trickling in. I'm Taryn. I'm going to be your substitute teacher for today. So it's good seeing some of you. I think we're expecting maybe 5 students, hopefully. So I think there are normally 4 of you, and then I have Tony who's making up a class, right, Tony? Okay, sounds good. So can everyone tell me your names real quick? I have Tai Sung Cho. What's your name?
My real name is, my English name is Luke.
Luke? Okay, hi, Luke. And then Hal is in the class. Hi, Hal. Awesome. So Luke, do you normally have 4 students in your class? Luke? No? Oh, they're normally
Mostly a little more than 4.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll give everybody a few more minutes then. Hopefully everybody will be able to make it in. Okay. Let's see. Anybody able to tell me what you guys were working on last? I have some notes, but I just want to make sure I'm on the right track here. So let's see. All right. Let's see. If I can get you guys going here. All right, I'll go ahead and just share my screen then. Oh wait, some people are answering me here. Wait, what does that say? Okay. All right, can everyone see my screen okay? And we're in the grammar and essay 1 class, correct? Everybody good with that? Cool. Oh, somebody else just entered. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So it seems like you guys might have been working on unit 3 last time. Anybody able to confirm or deny? Do you guys know how far you got in this? Should just be section 2 essay writing. So unit 3, fixed sentences, paragraphs, write sentences. Does that make sense or no? Hi, is it Yeling that just joined? Yeling? Or if you go by another name?
Elaine.
What's your name? Could you repeat that one more time?
Elaine.
Elaine. Okay, hi Elaine. All right. So Elaine, do you happen to know what you guys were working on? Were you guys on unit 3 last time? Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. And then you guys are mainly doing this essay and writing in this class, right? So we can go ahead and maybe just go on with unit 4 then and just start on that if that's okay. We'll just do some of this in class work. Let's try this parts of speech. All right. Luke, the children were divided into groups of 5 seated around a table, and each one was given a chocolate. What do you think? Chocolate biscuit, a chocolate pancakes, chocolate cabbage, chocolate scents, or a chocolate cheese?
I think it may be a biscuit.
So yeah, I think you're on the right track there, right? So that gives you a hint that it's just one or more. What do you think?
One.
Just one, right? And chocolate, well, pancakes would make sense, but that S on the end tells us it's plural, right? So probably not pancakes. A chocolate cabbage. Cabbage is a vegetable, so probably not chocolate cabbage. And chocolate cheese, I don't think so, right? So I think you're on a good start with biscuit there. What part of speech is biscuit then, Elaine? What do you think? Is it a noun, a verb, an adjective, or a preposition?
It's a noun.
A noun. Okay, good. So normally you guys just put A in there. Is that right? Or do you put noun? I think it's A, right? Does that work? All right. My parents have been having hot blank for breakfast all their life. Tony, what do you think here? My parents have been having hot
Porridge.
gravy, porridge, lettuce, yogurt, or milkshake. He says porridge. Hot porridge, right? So porridge is like a what? What do you think porridge is, Tony?
Like is food mixed in a kind of like liquid stuff.
Yeah, it's like a liquid. It's like a hot, like oatmeal or kind of like a soupy dish, right? And porridge then, Tony, would be what part of speech?
Noun.
A noun. Okay. How? Can you read us the next one, please?
I like a little lettuce and tomato on my sandwiches.
Yeah, lettuce and tomato on my sandwiches, right? So typically in a sandwich, you're not going to find gravy, porridge, yogurt, or milkshake in a sandwich, right? Sandwich is something you can bite into. And how lettuce would be then a what part of speech?
A noun.
A noun. Thank you. All right. Elaine, we had blueberry blank and sausage for breakfast. What do you think, Elaine? Blueberry
Pancakes.
pancakes. Yeah. So pancakes, usually like a batter. You can add blueberries to it. You can add chocolate chips. I like chocolate chips in my blueberry or in my pancakes. What part of speech would pancakes be then? Everybody probably can agree with me. Noun, right? So these are all different types of foods. All right. Luke, you want to read this one for us?
He wanted some vegetables and therefore went online to learn how to cook blank.
Well, vegetables gives us a clue. So then he went online to learn how to cook what? Which one is a vegetable? Yeah, cabbage. Do you know what cabbage is, Luke? What does cabbage look like?
A little round on the bottom.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a green lettuce looking thing, right?
Yeah.
So then cabbage would be a noun, verb, adjective, or preposition. What do you think?
A noun.
Good. All right, let's submit it. Hopefully we're right. Nice job. Everybody, 5 out of 5. Okay. Let's try to fix these sentences next. Find 3 errors or corrections that need to be made to fix the sentences. All right. My parents have 3 children. The oldest is my sister Marie, is a headstrong lawyer in Houston, Texas. She was a valedictorian of her high school class and is now on her way to become a partner in her law firm, which is an immense accomplishment. Lots of big vocabulary words in here. Any corrections anyone can see? My parents have 3 children. That one looks pretty solid to me. This is where we start getting a little bit tricky. The oldest is my sister Marie, is a headstrong lawyer in Houston, Texas. What can we fix about that? What do you think, Tony?
You delete the is and the comma.
This is
Wait, no. Yeah, you just delete the is.
which is first or second? Oh, the oldest is Marie. So we're going to delete it. The oldest is my sister, Marie, a headstrong lawyer in Houston, Texas. Does that sound good? That sounds good. So now we've put Marie in commas because we're saying that Marie is the same as my older sister, right? She was the valedictorian of her high school class and is now on her way to become. What's wrong with that sentence? Elaine, can you find something that's wrong with that part? She's on her way to become. I have an issue with become. What can we change become to? Anybody know?
Becoming?
Ah, very good. She's on her way to becoming a partner in her law firm, which is an immense accomplishment. What does immense mean? Immense. Luke?
Like very big.
Yeah, very big accomplishment, right? To becoming a partner in a law firm is a big accomplishment. Oh, my lights just came on. Hello. My electricity was out. Fun. All right. She was the valedictorian of her high school class and is now on her way to becoming a partner in her law firm, which is an immense accomplishment. And oh, one more mistake. Anybody find out what's wrong with Houston, Texas? How? Can you give us a correction there?
Houston, comma, Texas.
Very good. So Houston is the city, Texas is the state. We want to make sure we have a comma between Houston and Texas, right? Sentence. My youngest sister, Diana, is the funniest one in the family. I watch her transform from a class clown to a hardworking. She has vowed to dedicate her life to teaching young college students economics. All right, what's going on here? I watch her transform from a class clown to, interesting, to hardworking. What needs to be done there?
To a hardworking person.
I like that. My youngest sister, Diana, is the funniest one in the family. I watch. What's going on there? What can we fix about that? What do you think, Tony?
You add AED, watched.
Hardworking person, right? I watched her transform from a class clown to a hardworking person. I think that space there indicates we need a punctuation, right? Period. She has vowed to dedicate her life to teaching. What needs to be added there? How? Any recommendations? She has vowed.
To dedicate her life.
Very good. Last sentence. She keeps a keepsake around her neck to remind herself our grandmother. Luke, what needs to be added to that sentence?
I think R is wrong, like our grandmother.
Okay, so what would you change?
Of her?
Yeah, of. And you can leave our if you include of. That was the main word that is missing, of, to remind herself of our grandmother, okay? Diana is very close to our grandmother as the two live with one another for a brief period of time. What's going on there, Elaine? What can we change there? As the two live with one another. Well, if there's a keepsake around her neck, what's a keepsake? It's like something to remember someone by, right? To remind themselves of her, which means, is she still living, you think? Is she still alive if you have to wear something around your neck to remind yourself of them? Probably not, right? So are the two living together? Elaine, what should live be? Diana is very close to our grandmother as the two. What can we change live to, Elaine?
Oh, me, lived.
Yeah, as the two lived together, right? They lived with one another in the past tense because they're not living together anymore, but they used to live together, right? So lived, as the two lived with one another for a brief period of time. The death of our grandmother was certainly the greatest adversity my little sister experienced. Anything wrong there? I don't know. How many mistakes have we found? She keeps a keepsake around her neck. Oh. Diana is very close. Should it be is? What do you guys think?
Was.
Diana was, right? Because again, we see grandma's probably not around anymore. All right. Anybody have any questions there? I think you guys did a really good job with that. Hopefully that was pretty straightforward for most of you. Let's try our writing sentences. All right. Inadvertently. Can you read the definition for that to us, please, Luke? Inadvertently.
Accidentally, unintentionally, unwittingly. His
Yeah.
name is
His name had been
inadvertently omitted from the list.
Yeah, it was accidentally. And if it's omitted, what does that mean? What is something if it's omitted? Do you know?
I think it's like gone.
Yeah, like gone from the list, left off of the list, right? If I omit you from the list, that means I didn't put your name on it. It was accidentally left off the list. So inadvertently. Thanks for reading, Luke. Tony, is there a sentence you can think of for inadvertently? What is something you may have inadvertently done?
He spilled the drink inadvertently.
Mm-hmm. And what part of speech do you think inadvertently would be?
Adverb.
Yeah, because of that ly, it kind of gives you that hint, right? So accidentally spilled. It goes with that verb, right? It describes spilled. He spilled the drink inadvertently. Very good. How about cherished? Uh-oh, did we lose someone? I think we lost Elaine. All right, how cherished? Can you read us the definition, please?
Her most cherished possession is a 1926 letter from F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald, yeah. So F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote maybe a book, The Great Gatsby. So cherished means favorite, adored, or cared for, right? What is something that is cherished of yours? How? Or what can you say about cherished?
Like, make a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
I cherished my $50 chess set.
Very cool. I cherished my $50 chess set, right? So you used it there as a verb. As an adjective, it could be my cherished chess set was inadvertently lost in the move, right? So there, an adjective, much like here, cherished possession. So you can see there, you can use it either as a verb or as I used it here as a noun. My cherished chess set was inadvertently lost in the move. Everybody see that? Good to go? All right. Luke, merchandise. What's the definition?
Goods,
Merchandise are
goods, product, commodity.
good.
Stores that offered an astonishing range of merchandise.
All right. Can you give me a sentence for merchandise?
Hey,
So
look, there's a great merchandise.
Hey, look. Maybe, hey, look. That's great merchandise. Where? On the or in the what?
Cupboard?
Oh, okay. In the cupboard. That's some great stuff in that cupboard, right? All right, good. How about intricate, Tony?
Intricate, complex, detailed, tangled, complicated. An intricate network of canals.
Yeah, do you know what canals are?
Like a kind of waterway. or-
Waterways, yeah. So if any of you have ever heard of Venice in Italy, you can find some pretty elaborate waterways in Venice, right? A lot of like passages running through the city. You can go through the city on a boat. So that might be an intricate, complex system of waterways, right? So what else might be described as intricate, complicated, or complex, Tony?
So do I make a sentence?
Mhm.
Paul is completing. Paul is doing an intricate question.
Could you repeat that one more time?
Let me think.
During, did you say during?
No.
So intricate meaning very complex or detailed. Did you say something about a costume? I'm sorry.
I'm going to type in the chat.
Okay, yeah, good idea. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Hal, I missed your message. Yeah, great. Paul is solving an intricate question. Usually, how might an intricate question be phrased? Usually it'd be like an intricate problem, right? In the form of a question. So he's solving an intricate problem. And that usually requires like a question of some sorts, right? How do I fix this? Well, that's a very complicated, intricate problem. All right, Hal, last one, please. Could you read that to us?
He was a prodigiously gifted artist.
Prodigiously. Could you repeat that word for me? Prodigiously.
Prodigiously.
Yeah, he was a prodigiously gifted artist, right? So prodigiously, largely, predominantly, or principally. Prodigiously. Kind of like prodigy, right? I think that's kind of where you were going with that. A largely or predominantly or mainly, right? Mainly. So any idea would use that in a sentence, anyone? Lucas or Luke, you want to try this one?
Okay.
So it's used to describe, right? Describe something. So maybe somebody like really, like something that's important that's done prodigious. This one's kind of hard.
Maybe he did something prodigious.
Yeah. He, like really, really like he prodigiously, right? Whoops. What might he have done prodigiously, Tony? Can you think of something there?
Not sure.
What's that?
Not sure.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. Could you type that in the chat for me, please? Oh, not sure. Okay. Yeah, this one's a little tough. So he was a prodigiously talented, talented or gifted artist, right? He was a prodigiously, maybe prodigiously famous, predominantly famous, or prodigiously like a singer, right? Prodigiously or principally talented singer or dancer, right? So kind of mainly known as like a dancer, a really famous dancer, okay? How about economical? Cheap, inexpensive, or low cost? What's something economical? So cars can be economical, right? Like cars that use less gas. We call them fuel efficient, right? You don't have to pay as much for gas. What's something else that might be cheap or inexpensive? Can you guys think of economical ways to do something? More inexpensive ways or inexpensive things? How can you be economical? When you buy things, why do people go to Costco? Luke?
Maybe you could wait for the sale or something.
Yeah, right? So by waiting for a big sale, my mom is what? Able to be more what? Economical, right? By waiting for a big sale, my mom is able to be more economical in her shopping. Okay. How about glamorous? Glamorous. Tony, could you read glamorous aloud to us, please?
Glamorous, alluring, beautiful, attractive. One of the world's most glamorous women.
Yeah. So usually what types of people are known to be very glamorous and beautiful and well-dressed?
Celebrities,
Celebrities, yeah. Can you use celebrities in a sentence for us to describe them being glamorous?
I'll type in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, good job there, Hal. If you buy a better deal.
How to spell the word?
Oh, sorry. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Glamorous. I hope I spelled that right. The glamorous celebrity walked down the stairs. I wonder if I can copy this. Nice. The glamorous celebrity walked down the stairs. All right. Celebrities are very glamorous. Beauteous. Whoa. Elaine, since you just joined us again, welcome back. Can you read beauteous to us, please? I think you're on mute, Elaine. Okay. She might be having trouble with her thing again. How can you read beauteous to us, please?
His beauteous bride.
Yeah, beauteous. Let's read the definition. Beautiful, attractive, comely, or gorgeous. So how is beauteous used in this phrase here? It's used as a noun, adjective, or a verb. How? What do you think?
An adjective.
All right. Can you give us a sentence with beauteous then? What is something that might be beauteous? Are you typing it in or are you just, oops. How, do you have a sentence for us?
The painting was a beauteous work of art.
Nice. Art. Obligation. Obligation. How about Luke? If you have an obligation to something, you have a
Duty, responsibility, liability, necessity.
liability and necessity. You have to do something. It's your duty. I have a lot of obligations in my job, right? I have to make sure I have a duty. It's my responsibility to join the Zoom classroom on time, right? It's my duty, my obligation to make sure I teach you for the entire time that your class is supposed to be, right? So those are my obligations to you as my students. So I have an obligation to teach you what you need to know. How about a sentence? Luke, what do you think? What's an obligation that you have in your life or somebody else? What might their obligations be? How about
Cooking is a big obligation.
cooking?
Yeah.
Cooking is a major obligation for Tony. You want to finish that for him? Whom might cooking be a major obligation for?
Chefs.
For a chef, right? And finally, concurrently, at the same time, simultaneously, jointly. Journal articles published concurrently with the exhibition, so published at the same time, right? I might be concurrently teaching 2 classes, right? If I am teaching your class and then I go over here and I teach another class, or I check this class over here, that might be at the same time, right? You might be concurrently playing video games and attending your Zoom class. Who knows, right? So if you're doing both at the same time and they're happening simultaneously, then it would be happening concurrently. Elaine, are you there? Are you able to unmute? Why don't you give us a sentence for concurrently, please? All right, how? I don't think she's going to be able to help us. So how do you have a sentence for concurrently?
I concurrently went shopping and talked to my friend.
And talked. What are we missing there? Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Talked to my friend. Went shopping and talked to my friend. Good. Nice work. I feel like you guys did most of the stuff in here. Let's see what we're on. Okay. So maybe there's one more section here if we can get through this one. Fixing sentences and paragraphs. Interesting. Make sure that the proper tense is applied. Make sure commas are used in the right place. Be careful with the subject-verb agreement and change or add any sentences to improve the whole paragraph. All right, let's see if we can knock these out in, I think, the next 10 minutes. Do you guys end at the 50? Yeah, I think you guys end at the 50. So let's get started. I suffered a laceration and feel bad in my blood vessels. The sweat poured through my epidermis. What's going on here? I'm suffered. Well, I can tell you it's not I'm, it's I what? Anybody? Tony? Not I am suffered, anybody? So I am suffered. If you suffered, it happened in the past. Luke, what do you think? I
Have.
Great job. I have suffered a laceration and feel bad in my blood vessels. That's kind of a weird sentence, but we'll keep it as is. The sweat poured through my epidermis. Well, your pores are on your face, but I think, I don't know. What do you think, Luke?
Is it a pour? P-O-U-R?
Yeah, I think that might be better there. The sweat poured through my skin, right? Through my sweat pores. So your pores are like the little holes in your skin, but I think it poured through. Different pour. Okay, good. Number 2, we are vigilant because we saw someone hiding on the palm tree. What would you fix there? How? We are vigilant. We are
Ooh, we are
vigilant.
vigilant.
Being alert. Yeah. So vigilance is a noun. You are not vigilant. You are being vigilant, right? We are vigilant, describing how they're being. Because we saw someone hiding on the palm tree. Are they on the tree or are they what? I think a better word would be hiding
In.
the tree. Good. The monarch have absolute power and good reputation. Not too much going on there that I would fix. The monarch is a king or a queen that is a monarch. So what might that be changed to? What do you think? Luke. If the king or the queen, that's one person, you would say the monarch not have. The monarch
Yes.
has absolute power and blank good reputation. The king has absolute power and you're missing a word there. And a good reputation, has a good reputation. Very good. Number 4, the man endangered himself and became irritated. Words. Lots of stuff going on here with this sentence. What do you think? Elaine, welcome to join us anytime. Otherwise, I'm just going to say that you had bad connectivity and weren't able to join in. Tony, what do you think? The man endangered himself and became. So became tells us what tense are we trying to use here?
Past.
Past. So how might you change endanger to past tense?
Good.
What?
Endangered.
Endangered himself and became irritate, or he became irritated afterwards. Good. Number 5, the invader beat our country's army because our monarch have bad reputable and no one wanted to protect his reign. This might be a little much. Luke, what's something you might fix there? The invader beat our country's army because our monarch
Beat it?
So beat can be beat. The past tense of beat is beat. So beated, you don't need to add ed at the end. All right. I beat him in a game yesterday. I can beat him today, right? So beat and beat, same. The invader beat our country's army because our monarch not have, our monarch
Heather?
had a bad reputable. How? Had a bad reputable. What is the
Had
noun?
a bad reputation.
Yeah, reputation. And no one wanted to protect his reign. Very good. Number 6, he absolutely is a danger person because he tried to invasion my house. Yikes. What's going on here? Fix something. Tony. A danger person. If you're trying to describe
Dangerous.
a person as danger, you would use dangerous because he tried
To invade.
How do you spell tried? You change the Y to an
IED.
Tried to invasion my house. Luke, he didn't try to invasion your house. He tried to
Invade my
invade
house.
invade my house. Very good. Number 7. That person wore an immense shoe on his right foot and a tiny shoe on the left. His clothes was not tidy and didn't wear nice jacket. Where do we start? That person wore, why is underlined here, Tony?
And supposed to be and.
Yeah, before the next word, which starts with the vowel, the needs to be an, right? If the next word begins with the vowel, we usually make it an. He wore an immense shoe on his right foot and a tiny shoe on the left. His clothes was not. What would we change that to, Hal? His clothes
Is
not. We're talking about clothes here. So we're talking about subject verb agreement. His clothes
are.
But he wore. So not are, but so you're saying are. His clothes are not tidy. Oh yeah, are not, right? But if you want to make it past tense, then his clothes, what, Luke?
You changed the R to were.
Yeah, his clothes were. You think his clothes were tidy? Probably not, right? Were not tidy and didn't wear nice jacket. How about we fix that part, Luke? And do we have a subject for that part?
And he didn't wear a nice jacket.
Wear a nice jacket, right? Very good. Okay, number 8. This might be the last one we're able to do. Jack is a militarist. He dreams he could make the most powerful weapon in the world. He dreams he could. What's wrong with that part? How might you change that? How? Any recommendations?
Dreams to make the most powerful weapon.
Yeah, he dreams to make the most powerful weapon in the world. So I will go ahead and copy these sentences into your notes. We did up through number 8. Nice job today, guys. We almost finished. Any questions over any of the stuff we went over? Is this when you guys usually end? Right? I think so. Hopefully, you guys learned something today. I will go ahead and put these in your notes, what we worked on. And do you guys usually have homework?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. So go ahead and work on, let me see, the homework for We're in unit 4, I think. So if you want to get started on unit 4 homework, you can. We just did a lot of this stuff. So maybe, what other homeworks? Do you guys usually do this homework part, the outline writing practice and improve your writing? Yep. I think that's what you can work on. Okay. So just unit 4 outline writing practice and improve your writing 4. All right. Any questions? Otherwise, I'll go ahead and let you guys go. Have a good rest of your weekend. Are you still copying it down, Luke?
Yeah. I finished with unit 4 online writing practice, so improve your writing won't take a long time.
Okay, sounds good. Did you get a chance to write everything?
Yep.
All right, thanks, Luke. You did really awesome participating today. Good sentences.
Okay, bye.
Hi, Luke. Have a good one.